Clara Dao is the type of person that always finds a way to stay in the spotlight, and this time, it seems she might have just taken it a step further. Because just a few days ago, Clara Dao announced that she started an OnlyFans account and she was talking about how it's already changing her life. And like clockwork, the internet reacted. Some people supported her, but a lot of people started calling her out immediately. Now, at first, it just looked like another controversial move until she dropped a response video, and this is where things start to get more weird. Because according to her, this wasn't some long-term plan, it was more of an impromptu decision. This was something she did because she felt rebellious and she wanted to become a bop and also an internet thoughts. And this explanation didn't clear anything up. If anything, it made people question her even more. So in this video, I'm gonna be breaking it all down bit by bit. With that being said, let's dive right into it, shall we? If you've been watching my channel for a while now, you probably already know who Clara Dao is, but I'm just gonna give you a quick summary. Clara Dao was born in Hanoi, Vietnam on the 29th of August 1998, and she's a social media creator who initially blew up by posting body positivity content. When she first started off, there weren't a lot of content creators in the space that mostly post videos empowering flat-chested women, so she really took off. She has millions and millions of followers on all social media platforms. However, in early 2025, Clara Dao went through her first cancellation where people were calling her out for promoting unhealthy eating habits and, let's just say in general, for lying about how she remains at that weight.
I'm a naturally skinny person. I have never gained weight since my adult life. I've never have to worry about my weight. I've never have to worry about what I eat. I feel healthy. If skinny privilege is a thing, I can be called skinny legend. These are the habits that make me stay at this weight for the past 10-15 years.
But what made things worse was when she decided to go under the knife and get a boob job, going against everything she ever stood for on her channel. Basically, her whole entire career was built on having a flat chest and how people constantly talk down on her just because she's different from other women and the struggles that come with it. So seeing her get a boob job was definitely a shock. People were really not expecting it. And she later posted a video addressing the whole situation, and in that response, she said that she got her boob job for fun.
Yes, I did have a boob job. I know this might come as a shock because my whole page used to be about loving my flat chest and being confident with it. I literally built my entire career and following around that. So why did I do it? Am I crazy? Was everything a lie? Was I secretly insecure this whole time and just use body positivity as a way to make money so I could finally afford a boob job? No, let me tell you the real reason why I did it. And it comes down to one word: fun.
Those are not all our controversies, but I mentioned all of them in my last video about Clara Dao, so maybe you should go check that out because I don't want to sound like a broken record. On the 17th of March, Clara Dao posted a video saying, "Mood because it is 15 days until the internet loses it again." And as you can see, it's just a video of her doing a trend where she's in the shower and lip syncing to a song. 3 days later, she posted another video captioned, "12 days till I get cancelled again." And the title basically says, "Preparing my apology video as we speak. Just kidding. Or am I?" And netizens were confused as to what she wants to announce that will possibly get her cancelled again. Because as you already know, Clara Dao is pretty problematic in the social media space. And I would say one of the biggest guesses was that Clara Dao got a BBL and now she wants to announce to the world that she did, because there is a speculation that Clara Dao went under the knife and got a BBL, and so far she has been lying to us that she grew her backside by going to the gym and so on and so forth. People don't really trust her that much or trust anything she says, even though she has said it multiple times that she just started going to the gym and working out more, and that is why she looks more curvy. Honestly, we cannot really prove if she's lying or not, but I would say that she frequently posts gym content where she's going to the gym, working out and trying to gain weight. So I would say she probably didn't do a BBL and she just worked out, and that's why she now looks more curvy. On March 26th, she posted a video captioned, "The weight gain is gaining," and the title of the video just says 6 days left. So now it is getting serious. It is just 6 days till she announces this big information that will probably get her cancelled and probably change our lives, right? Eventually, the day came. 6 days later, on April 1st, Clara Dao posted a video to Instagram that is captioned, "Oh, by the way, I just launched my OF." And for lack of better words, people were livid, people were pissed, and at the same time confused as to why she decided to go down this path. Mind you, this video dropped on April 1st, so they were thinking it is probably a prank, April Fool's Day. But no, she conveniently chose that day to announce this groundbreaking information so that people can think it's a prank when in fact it's not. So basically, you're announcing a prank on a day that's supposed to be a prank day, but is not really a prank. I don't really understand. But that's a way for her to get more traction and to keep people talking. And oh boy, people were in fact talking. Because she announced this on Instagram, you guys already know how brutal Instagram comments can be. People were leaving comments saying, I was here for body positivity, not for prostitution. Oh no, Clara, you're not this type of girl. Come on. You have achieved so many things in life without using your body. I think this is the first time I feel really disappointed with a girl I support. Imagine not being in need of money and getting an OF for the fun of it. And she replied saying, everyone has different values. I value fun. And that person was pretty right because Clara Dao is rich. I mean, she is wealthy. Her family is wealthy. Last year, when she went under the knife for her boob job, a lot of people were calling her out saying that she only did body positivity content to make money and she was just scamming her audience to, watch her videos so that she can make money from it. And she quickly shut down that idea by doing a tour of her house in Vietnam. And they have a mansion. I mean, they are rich, they are wealthy. And this just made people even more confused because Clara is rich. Why is she doing OnlyFans if she's already pretty comfortable? Because as you already know, most people that go into OnlyFans, they go into OnlyFans to make money, to make more money, or to be wealthy and then retire early so they can go live their life. The very next day, Clara posted a video captioned, "See my first day's OnlyFans earnings."
Oh my god, I've never seen this much money in my life. You guys, I risked my whole career for this and it's so worth it. It's been 1 day since I officially launched. Like, I'm about to open my first day earning on OF. I'm so nervous because I don't know, it's been a lot for me. The hate, the support. Let's just see the result. I haven't even checked. I want to share this moment with you. I'm gonna log into my account. I can do this. Oh my god. I've never seen this much money in my life. Guys, I'm really shaking. Thank you all so much for watching my videos, for supporting me. I'm just gonna show you how much I earn. It's so much. I don't know if you can see it. This is totally gonna be my main thing now. I'm so grateful for all of you for supporting me and for making my dreams come true.
If you didn't see those numbers clearly, it's basically 1 penny and it's a joke. Yes, she made this video as a joke to further promote the OnlyFans account. But a lot of people didn't really get it. They were thinking it's still an April Fool's joke, and since she's joking about this one, that means she probably didn't go through with the OF account and it's just a way to gain traction to her social media account. But no, Clara Dao did open an OnlyFans account. She is now a creator on that platform. At this point, it is pretty apparent that Clara Dao is just toying with people online. She's toying with the internet. Whatever the internet doesn't want to see, she gives it to them. And this OnlyFans account further proves that narrative. And in my last video about her, I mentioned how I wasn't really surprised about this whole thing and I was confused as to how it was supposed to get her cancelled because Clara Dao had a Patreon before. And if you did not know, Patreon is not just a site where you go to support your favorite creators or watch their live streams or see pictures of them. You can also use it for other things. And it was even from Clara Dao that I realized that, or I learned that, because last year when I first came across her Patreon, I was confused as to how she was using that platform for the things that she was doing. On that platform, she would oftentimes post lingerie pictures, pictures that are, seductive in nature. That was the whole point of her Patreon account. She even announced on Patreon that she'll be moving to OnlyFans. So I think you already get the point. She was already doing this type of content on Patreon and people were paying to see this type of content from her, but then she moved from that platform to OnlyFans. So now OnlyFans is the main platform where she posts content like this. I hope you now get the point. So even before she got the boob job, before she went under the knife, before she started being this controversial figure, she was already doing this. That was the point I was trying to pass across. This was something that she was already doing. But now she just decided to move to OnlyFans to get more traction, to make that account more popular for people to subscribe more. And it worked because in the first few hours, Clara Dao climbed up to the top 1% of OnlyFans creators. And just in a day, she got to 0.1%. And to some people, that is pretty impressive. But one thing that hasn't really left my mind since I first covered this whole situation is just how she was able to get to the top 0.1% in a day. And that's why I keep saying, if there's no demand, there will not be supply. There are men out there, probably women too, that would be looking forward to this. They'll be looking forward to Clara opening an OnlyFans account. And that is why she got to that point in such a short period of time. Let's actually be for real. People were probably asking for this, and that is why she gave it to them. On the surface, it looks like a lot of people don't support Clara. But let me tell you something. No matter how bad the person is, they will still have supporters. I'm not trying to say Clara is a bad person or she doesn't deserve any redemption or she deserves the hate. No, I'm not trying to say that. Even though you don't like somebody and you think they're a terrible person, they'll probably have supporters. And it's those supporters that tell her what they want to see. And what they probably want to see is an OF account. And at this point, with the reputation that Clara has, do you really think it's something surprising? Do you really think it's something that she should probably not do if she has the chance to do it? I personally think that she saw a chance, she saw what she could get from the chance, and she took the chance. We now have an update. Clara Dao posted a video addressing the whole matter and answering questions that people are asking her as to why she opened her OnlyFans account. The first thing she addressed is the whole conversation regarding her wealth. People asking her why she opened an OnlyFans account if she was already rich and well off, and she answered the question.
A lot of people ask me, Clara, why did you start an OF? I thought you're rich and you come from a rich family. You don't need the money. Yes, that's true. I come from a family that probably don't have to work and I'll be fine for the rest of my life. And I already made a name for myself doing social media for 7 years, live very comfortably, have a really good life. I am just rebellious. It's something inside of me, in my blood. I can't change it. Something inside me just wants to go against every social norm and what people expect of me, what I'm not supposed to do. I want to do that. In the beginning, when I first started out creating content, nobody was making flat-chested content, okay, on the internet. Nobody was making flat-chested content. Maybe some, but like not as many as I did. And I really made it my thing. I loved it. I loved making flat-chested video, helping people feel better about themselves. And after 6 years of doing that, 6 years, 900 videos, of course you would get bored, of course, right? So I got bored and I was thinking to myself with my rebellious brain, what would people not expect from me at all? And the answer is very obvious to me, a boob job. So that's exactly what I did. Even in the beginning, my family was so against me doing flat-chested content, showing my supposed flaw on the internet. They were so against that. But that kind of gave me the satisfaction of going against what people want for me. I don't know if you can relate to this, babe. Like the rebellious side of me it's just there. It's just there. And it's just who I am. So after having the boob job, I tried out a bunch of different types of content, just having fun, right? Like I did gym content, beauty content, lifestyle content, and I all had fun doing that. And then after 1 year, it occurred to me, my rebellious side comes out again, and it's like, what's next, Clara? What's the next thing that you can do to challenge the norm? Because that's what I love doing. And I realized that, you know what? I haven't tried being a bop. I haven't tried being an internet thought. And that is so looked down upon. That is so stigmatized. That's definitely a taboo. People don't like when girls do that. Sounds fun. And so that's why I did OF for fun. It's just who I am. This is who I am. Like, I do things for fun. And I don't take life seriously. This is no way promoting OF or doing OF to any girls. In no way. This is my life. This is my life story, and this is my personal decision. This is definitely not cut out for most people. Most people would not enjoy this job. But I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I love OF. I enjoyed it. It fits my personality. It suits me so much. In my head, I was like, damn, I wish I did this earlier. I enjoy it. But yeah, that's the reason. I'm not sure how long I will do it, to be honest. I guess I'll do it as long as it's still fun to me. A girl just want to have fun.
That was the response. That was her response to the whole situation. And I have a few things to say about it. Number one, I don't really understand how someone can sit by themselves, make an impromptu decision to become a quote-unquote bop. If you don't know what a bop is, it's blown out, and it is a derogatory word used against women to basically call them a prostitute. And it's so sad that women have embraced this term and even go as far to use it on themselves. It's crazy. Just think about it. Men made the word for the sole purpose of insulting women. It is used to insult and talk down on women. And then a woman is like, yes, that is exactly what I am. And so impromptu, you just decided that you want to become a bop, and according to you, an internet thought. I was genuinely surprised when I heard her say this. The whole OnlyFans thing didn't really surprise me, but this one really caught me off guard, and I just started to feel bad. Why even address yourself like that? How Clara started on social media versus how it's going is basically the polar opposite. Most people did not expect for it to go this way at all, and I for one didn't expect this type of reason for her to open an OnlyFans account, or rather decide to move from Patreon to OnlyFans. I think it just really did something inside me when I heard her say the particular line. I wasn't really expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. And it made me so sad. I genuinely had to drop my phone for about 10 minutes, and I was just looking and thinking of the thought process that she had to go through to make such a very bizarre decision. She got her boob job for fun, and now she decides to, get into OnlyFans for fun because she wants to be known as a bop and an internet thought. Oh my goodness. Whenever I think about it, if I think about it more, it just makes me more sad and sad. And it's crazy how this is normalized. And most people hear this and be like, oh my goodness, go girl. Girl power, body positivity, which they already know is definitely not true. Anyways, guys, don't forget to be nice in the comment section because this is just a situation happening. That doesn't make Clara Dao a bad person. That doesn't make her a completely bad person. Again, she's just human, and at the end of the day, she probably has to bear the consequences of her choice. And that doesn't make her an evil person, please. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.